What if I told you that everything you desire, wealth, love, power, or even enlightenment, has already been given to you? That the moment you truly understand this, reality bends in your favor. Sounds impossible, right? But the greatest minds in history, from ancient mystics to modern-day visionaries, have whispered this same secret in different ways. And yet the masses remain blind to it. Because the real secret to overnight manifestation is not about wishful thinking. It's not about mindlessly repeating affirmations or making vision boards. It's something far more profound, something they don't tell you. The reason most people fail at manifestation isn't because the law of attraction doesn't work. It's because they don't understand how to collapse time, how to step into the version of themselves where their desire is already fulfilled. They are waiting for change when change is waiting for them. Tonight we are not just talking about manifesting. We are talking about instant creation, about rewriting your reality in a way that defies logic, bypasses time, and taps into a force that sages, alchemists, and mystics have guarded for centuries. By the end of this video, you will understand why most manifestation techniques fail and what truly works. The ancient principles that allow desires to materialize instantly, a powerful technique that can shift your reality overnight. This is not just another law of attraction tutorial. This is an unveiling, a revelation of what has been hidden in plain sight. So if you're ready to learn what they don't want you to know, keep watching. Throughout history, the power of instant manifestation has been whispered in sacred texts, hidden in ancient teachings, and protected by secret societies. The ability to bring thoughts into reality was never meant for the ordinary mind. It was reserved for those who had awakened to a deeper understanding of existence. The Egyptians inscribed it in hieroglyphs, the Hermeticists called it the principle of mentalism, and the Vedic sages described it as siddhi, the power to alter reality through focused consciousness. In Christianity, Jesus didn't just preach faith, he demonstrated it, turning water into wine, healing the sick, and commanding the elements, saying, "If you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move." But what does this mean in practical terms? It means the world you see is not solid, it is malleable. It bends and shifts according to the observer. Modern quantum physics echoes this truth. The double-slit experiment proves that observation itself affects reality at the most fundamental level. Your mind is not separate from the universe. It is the force shaping it. In the Emerald Tablet, the legendary alchemical text, it is written, "As above, so below. As within, so without." This is not just a poetic phrase, it is a literal formula for instant manifestation. As above refers to the higher, unseen realms, your thoughts, emotions, and energy. So below refers to the material world, which reflects what is established in the unseen. In other words, the moment you align with a reality in your mind, it must manifest externally. The problem, most people affirm one reality while emotionally believing in another. They say, "I am wealthy," but they feel lack. They visualize love but vibrate loneliness. And so, the universe does not grant what they say, it mirrors what they are. The ancient Tibetan monks knew this, which is why their prayers weren't just words, they were vibrational states. The Kabbalists encoded this in the Tree of Life, revealing that desires move from the realm of the invisible Keter into the physical Malkuth. And the Sufis taught that one who reaches Fana, complete surrender of the ego, can shift reality instantly. But here's the secret that was removed from modern teachings. Manifestation is not about bringing something new into existence. It's about shifting into the version of reality where it already exists. This is where most people fail. They ask how to manifest, not realizing that their desires already exist in another version of reality. The only thing separating them from that reality is alignment. And that brings us to the true mechanics of manifestation, the part they don't tell you. The biggest misunderstanding about manifestation is this. People think they have to create something out of nothing. But in reality, every possible version of your life already exists. You're just tuning into one of many possible realities. Think of reality like a radio station. Right now, thousands of radio frequencies are floating around you, but you only hear the one you're tuned into. You don't have to create a new frequency. You simply change the dial. The same applies to your desires. The version of you who already has the wealth, the love, the success. You don't have to force it into existence. You only need to match its frequency. Why most people fail at manifestation? Most manifestation techniques fail because people are operating from a place of lack. They want money because they feel poor. They want love because they feel lonely. And in doing so, they keep reinforcing the reality they are trying to escape. The universe does not respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. Here's the paradox. The moment you need something, you tell the universe you don't have it. And because you don't have it in your consciousness, you remain in the reality where it does not exist. This is why those who desperately chase money remain broke, while those who act as if wealth is their natural state attract more of it effortlessly. So how do you shift realities? How do you tune into the frequency of your desired life? This is where the law of assumption comes in. The law of assumption, the real secret behind instant manifestation. Neville Goddard, one of the most powerful spiritual teachers of the 20th century, revealed something deeper than the law of attraction, something that was intentionally hidden from the masses. He taught that reality conforms to your assumptions, not your wishes. This means you don't attract what you want, you attract what you assume to be true. The reason instant manifestation is possible is because your consciousness is the only true reality. The moment you assume something is fact, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. This is why people who assume they are lucky always find opportunities. Those who assume they are unworthy always face rejection. It's not coincidence, it's the physics of consciousness. Here's a simple but powerful truth. If you desire something, you are acknowledging its absence. If you assume something, you claim its presence. And that's the key to manifesting anything overnight. But this raises a question. How do you convince yourself of something before it shows up? How do you assume something is true when reality is showing you the opposite? That's exactly what we'll uncover in the next section. Now that we understand that manifestation is not about creating but tuning into an already existing reality, the next step is learning how to collapse time and shift instantly. Most people struggle with manifestation because they're waiting for proof before they believe. But here's the paradox. Reality is a mirror. It only reflects back what you already believe to be true. Imagine standing in front of a mirror with a sad face, waiting for the reflection to smile first before you do. That's how most people approach manifestation. They wait for external reality to change before they feel different inside. But it doesn't work that way. The mirror only changes when you do. So how do you trick reality into shifting instantly? The quantum jump, becoming the version of you that already has it. Right now there is a version of you that already has what you want. This version of you exists in another timeline, another frequency. Your job is not to create it, but to step into it. How? Through embodiment. The fastest way to shift into a new reality is to act, think, and feel as if you are already living in it. This is not fake it till you make it. This is be it until you see it. Here's the key. Don't wait for money to start feeling wealthy. Feel wealthy first, and money will follow. Don't wait for love to feel loved. Embody love first, and it will be mirrored back to you. Don't wait for success to feel successful. Carry yourself as success, and the world will rearrange itself accordingly. When you shift your internal state, your external reality has no choice but to follow. The instant shift method. Here's a powerful technique to instantly shift realities. Something mystics and sages have used for centuries. Close your eyes and choose your reality. Pick a moment in the future where you already have what you desire. Make it specific. Where are you? What are you doing? How does it feel? 2. Step into the scene instead of watching it like a movie. Enter the scene as if it's happening right now. Feel the air, hear the sounds, sense the emotions. 3. Anchor the emotion. The most important step, feel the emotion of already having it. The universe doesn't respond to words. It responds to vibration. 4. Open your eyes and carry that state with you. The shift happens when you stop waiting and start being. If you feel abundant, act like it. If you feel loved, radiate it. This is how reality bends. The moment you step into the new identity, the universe shifts to match it. But there's one last step, the part that makes or breaks this entire process. Now that we've uncovered the hidden mechanics of manifestation, it's time to apply this knowledge. Understanding the theory is one thing, but real power comes from practice. If you truly want to manifest overnight, you must fully embody the new reality before it arrives. The secret isn't about wishing, it's about knowing. And the fastest way to shift realities is through ritual and repetition. Here's a step-by-step method to apply everything we've discussed. Step 1. The nighttime shift. Programming your subconscious. Your subconscious mind is the gatekeeper of your reality. The thoughts and beliefs buried deep in your subconscious are what manifest into your life. And the best time to reprogram your subconscious is right before sleep, when your brain is in a highly suggestible theta state. Here's what to do tonight before you sleep. 1. Lay in bed and close your eyes. Instead of reviewing the day's problems, shift into the reality where your desire already exists. 2. Visualize the end scene. Choose a scene that implies your manifestation is already fulfilled. If you want money, see yourself checking your bank account with a high balance. If you want love, see yourself waking up next to your partner. If you want success, see yourself receiving the news of your biggest achievement. 3. Engage all 5 senses. What do you see, hear, smell, and feel in this scene? Make it as real as possible, because to your subconscious, there's no difference between imagination and reality. 4. Generate the emotion, feel the gratitude, the excitement, the certainty. Your emotion is the command signal that tells the universe, this is real. 5. Fall asleep in the state of the wish fulfilled as you drift off. Let your final thoughts be as if your desire has already happened. When you wake up, act as if you've already shifted. Step 2. The reality audit, shifting your daily perception. Most people wake up and immediately reinforce their old reality. If you truly want to manifest instantly, you must refuse to acknowledge the old version of your life. Here's how to shift your perception throughout the day. 1. Act as if it's already done. Walk, speak, and carry yourself as the person who has what you want. 2. Refuse to react to old circumstances. If something contradicts your new reality, ignore it. It's just old energy fading away. 3. Affirm your new reality, but only with conviction. Don't mindlessly repeat affirmations. Speak them as truths, not hopes. Example: instead of saying, I am wealthy while secretly doubting it, say, I always have more than enough. Money flows to me effortlessly. Instead of saying, I am loved, say, I radiate love and it is returned to me abundantly. Step 3. The 24-hour test. Prove it to yourself. If you truly want to manifest overnight, you need proof that this works. And the best way to build belief is by setting a small but undeniable test for the universe. Pick something small, a random sum of money appearing, a specific compliment from a stranger, a unique sign like a white feather or a certain phrase. Assume it's already done. Don't beg for it or hope for it. Know it's already set in motion. Let it go and watch it arrive. You'll be surprised how fast reality shifts when you play with this method. Step 4. The release. Stop obsessing. The final and most crucial step, release attachment. The moment you obsess over when or how it will happen, you create resistance. The universe doesn't operate on desperation. It responds to certainty. So here's what to do. Let go of the how. Trust that your desire is already on its way. Let detach from time. The more you trust, the faster it arrives. Live as if it's already here. The universe mirrors your state of being. What we've covered is not wishful thinking or superstition. It is the hidden knowledge that kings, mystics, and scholars have used for centuries. You are not manifesting from thin air. You are shifting into a reality where your desire already exists. So tonight, when you close your eyes, don't wish. Assume. Don't wait for proof. Become the proof. The moment you do this, reality bends in your favor. Everything you have ever desired already exists. The life you dream of is not something you have to chase. It's something you tune into. The universe doesn't delay your manifestations. It simply mirrors the state you embody tonight before you sleep. Remember this, you are not manifesting, you are choosing. The instant you assume something as your truth, reality has no choice but to conform. This is why those who are certain always succeed, because they don't wait for reality to prove them right. They embody the truth before it happens. But here's the final key, the part most people miss, the biggest mistake people make. They shift their belief for a moment, but the next morning they wake up and go back to their old ways of thinking. They check for results. They question if it's working. And in doing so they return to their previous reality. The moment you look for proof, you undo the shift. So instead of wondering when it will happen, live as if it already has. Stop looking for signs. become the sign. Now that you know the secret, you have a choice. 1. You can dismiss this as just another manifestation video and return to the old reality. 2. Or you can test this tonight. Apply the steps, assume the state, and watch reality shift instantly. Because the moment you truly understand this, your life will never be the same again. And when your manifestation arrives, because it will, I want you to come back and tell me in the comments, your power is real, use it wisely.